Alright, right now we are actually finished with our second video. We posted it already and came up with some thumbnails. It wasn't based on any thumbnails that we saw, but I feel like it's a video based on nothing but my own stuff. So it's not one of those like trying to optimize, I guess, the video. It's more so just I wanted to create the video. It's the one about perfectionism. I will do a walk and talk video about it. Even though I feel like I have talked about perfectionism quite a bit on my second channel here, but I don't mind talking about it every step of the way when I'm continuing this journey, especially now that I'm posting on my main channel again, and I really like the video I made. Actually, the message that I'm trying to get across is like just being okay with like creating things that aren't great, but enjoying the process, and in the meantime, like you're getting better, like bit by bit, little by little, and also expressing the points that you want to make like sooner than later, instead of leaving it on the shelf. So I really like the second video. I think I might actually like it more than the first video. I feel like it's more cohesive. I recorded everything back to back, and then I also worked on the third video, tomorrow's video, which is I quit doom scrolling for 50 plus days. And for that video, I feel like it's kind of disjointed, primarily because of the way I filmed it. I did it completely out of order. I don't know why. I know why. I was trying to utilize every location, so I'm like, okay, I should film this part in this location, even if it's like not in order. I guess that could work if you're doing a short film and you're acting and you have a script, but I don't have a script, and actually I did script a few things, but not like all of it, and that's probably why it feels so disjointed to me. But maybe for someone who's watching it, like they can tell a little bit, but they won't know for sure, because I did try to cut it to be as cohesive as possible. So for the third video, I just shot some photos to edit for the thumbnail. It's not reading. Try again. And what I'm discovering is that I kind of don't like this thumbnail process. Like, it's very boring to me. It's tedious. It's just like editing, I guess. I'm looking at, or at least for this one, I quit doom scrolling. I'm looking at other people's thumbnails and trying to like somewhat emulate it, not like exactly, but like, you know, the message is stop wasting time, stop wasting your life, and then people on a phone. So I'm doing the same thing basically, and yeah, also gonna add that text. So it's not the exact same thumbnail, but yeah, I should also add those social media icons. Not the same exact one, but it's gonna be similar enough, and we'll compare it to like, yeah, I don't know, for this one, I feel like we should just work on a single thumbnail that we think is good and then just upload that one, because I'm not really feeling like doing 3 of them. So this is usually what happens for certain challenges, is I end up straying from the original idea, and I don't mind that. It's like it depends on a lot of factors, right? For the first thing I strayed on, it's that I haven't really been focusing on making the hook the strongest it can be. I think that's okay. I feel like maybe hooks is like another challenge. There's just too much to focus on at once. And then there's another one where it's like creating shorts, supplementary shorts for the long form video. And I just don't think I can do that. I don't feel like I have it in me to do that right now. So for this challenge, I think the number one focus will be to actually upload every day on my main channel, and also like make them decent titles as well as decent thumbnails. So those are the 3 things that I'll be focusing on for this challenge, because I just don't think creating a short and then making the hooks like super good. Those two additions make it significantly harder to do, I feel. I'll still try to at least come up with a decent hook, but for now, it just feels way too overwhelming if I focus on everything at once. And then 3 thumbnails, I don't have to create 3. I think 2, one really good one or 2, or variation on basically the good one, could work. Yeah, this, I look like I'm posing, like doing a, I'm gonna show the camera. Okay, get off. Okay. So these are the thumbnails I came up with. You can actually see the ones that I sort of am trying to base it on. It's mainly these 2 right here of, I can't read while also recording. But yeah, you get the idea, and I'm gonna put right here like stop wasting time or something. And this is the pose I'm talking about. I like this one the most. It's the last one I created because I was like, okay, gotta make almost a straight line, otherwise it doesn't look as good, because you can see how this one's like not like that, and then this one looks the best in my opinion. But it's hard because, you know, I had to put my camera like right there and then be on this bed right here on the floor. I feel like that's the easiest way. And I was debating, or I was editing and I was looking and I was like, you know, I could really just use this thing right here as a tripod and put my backpack strap like as a sandbag basically to weigh it down so it doesn't tip over like before. And I won't need that camera because when I was editing, it really seemed like, I know this, gosh, I keep saying this, but this is, this is so, looks like I deleted everything actually. But when I was editing, I was looking through the footage, and the iPhone one and my camera one, it doesn't look that different, I feel. Like, yes, there is a difference if you zoom in and stuff, but like on the, I guess the bigger image, like you can't really tell. I think I still have it here. Let's see, we still have it on my face like that. It was like one of the tree photos. There you go, like this. So this is one of them. And then there was one where I took it on my phone that was at the tree as well. And I honestly thought that it still looked like pretty darn good. Let's see if I can find it. There you go. So this one's on my iPhone. And I know you can't really tell that well on this through the screen because I'm recording my computer screen, but like this is my Sony a7 IV and this is my iPhone. And yeah, you can tell the difference, but you have to like really look hard. The composition seems to matter way more. The colors are slightly different, but if I shoot in log, you know, I can adjust that either way. But from a distance, you really can't tell. Like I can color it however I want. It's really hard to tell. So I'm thinking I just use this thing instead of buying a tripod because I really don't want to buy something that I'm not going to bring back. Yeah, so I'll use this thing because I forgot it yesterday, but I won't forget it again. But for now, these are all the lessons I've learned. This is just day 2 of doing things. And yeah, I dislike thumbnails. I think that's gonna be something in the future I need to like figure out, because if the thumbnails are of myself, I will need like either a whole bunch of generic shots of myself, or someone to help me, because I really hate setting up the camera by myself and like trying to frame the shot and then like going back and forth of like, you know, standing there taking test shots, and then it's just such a big hassle. It's so annoying. I really dislike it. But that makes me think like I should do more thumbnails where I'm actually at location, because while I'm in location I can set things up I guess a little bit easier. I have like more sets to work with. There's just a bunch of more options, I guess. But yeah, I'll figure it out as we go. I think that's what we'll try to do for the next thumbnail, which is for the discipline one. I'll figure it out. But at least we succeeded with day 2. We just need to do a walk and talk video, and that's really easy to do. So we'll do that later. Maybe like after some meditation stuff. But let's finish off day 3's thumbnail, and that means at least for the first 3 days we would have been successful. I think that's it. Yeah, I mean, tomorrow we're gonna be out and about, so it makes sense that we have it already scheduled. We'll still try to record some stuff, but yeah, I think tomorrow and the next day will be a little bit difficult in terms of trying to get things done, so I have to like really do things ahead of time. Okay, so we basically have day 2 done and day 3 done, and then how to be more disciplined will be recorded today. I actually plan on recording it today. And then how to stay motivated. I have some green things. I don't know if the camera can see it. I have some green lines right here, which basically indicate that I'm going to do some voiceover recording for it, and the rest I will try to do in different scenes outside somewhere. Yeah, so that's the plan for the next 2 videos. And then after that we have juggling 3 balls. I think while like these ones will have to be like on a specific day when I'm free, and then before those days I will try to like record more of the white days, which is like this one's how I graduated college without ever taking notes, and like, you know, I'll go out and film some of it. And then for day 10, asking AI how to reach like financial freedom. That's like something that we will do mainly like here. I'll try to come up with a better setup and make it look decent and just like talk to the camera while also like being with ChatGPT and doing some sort of exchange like that. And then we have more green videos where we're here. Why does this self-help video disturb me so much? I might change the title of that. It's just a self-improvement video we watched, and it was like a nothing video basically. It suggested a system that literally no one will ever do. So I'm kind of annoyed by it, or like I was annoyed while watching it, because when I was, you know, doing my researching of the top YouTubers in the productivity self-improvement space, I looked at some titles that enticed me, and you know, I wanted to know at least what the topic was about, because some videos are super general and like ambiguous about what the topic is. So I watched it for also hook purposes. You know, I want to see what people's hooks are. So this is like doing research, and honestly, a lot of people's hooks are not that like crazy or amazing in this space. It's very straightforward, I'd say. So that's why for me, I'm a little bit more lenient with my own hooks. But this one had a really why you can't trust everyone. It's a very great video. Jay Shetty, I think. I thought they brought about like a nice way to introduce like the concept of trust and social interaction, and I very, very much enjoyed it. I felt like this is such a good video, and I wanted to contrast these two, so that's why I'm trying to put these two next to each other and be like, okay, you know, why does this video like annoy me so much, and why does this video like it's so great, you know? But they're both like self-improvement videos and stuff. Yeah, I'm also very tired right now. I should honestly be taking a nap. Let's see, day 10. Yeah, so those 3 will be done inside on like maybe a calmer day. And then these things, like I learned to play guitar in one day, I learned how to whistle dangerously loud. That was like a copy from, what's his name again? Tomo, I think. I really like his channel. When I was doing research, I was like looking up skill stuff, and he did this video, and I was like, this is a good video. I too really wanted to learn how to whistle really loud at some point in my life, and I'm like, you know, why not do it? Why not try? Same with juggling. I want to learn how to juggle at least 3 balls. I've tried it before, but like I can do like maybe 1 round, and then I fail. And then there's like a kendama downstairs in the share house, and I've seen it before and I've tried it before, and I'm like, you know, I always mess up, and I'm like, how do you do this? Can I do this? So these are like fun little challenges, 1-day challenges that I thought up that, well, this one is copied, and then these basic ones I thought of myself, being like, you know, it would be fun to try this. So that's going to be a new format that we have to figure out. But I believe we should be free Tuesday and Monday. Today's Thursday, so my Friday and Saturday are going to be really busy. And I think Sunday, I don't know yet, so maybe that day won't be as busy. But yeah, these will be dedicated to those free days, and then this one will be, the green ones will be dedicated to another day. And yeah, it's like, in order to do this, I feel like we have to juggle all these videos at once and plan ahead of time. Otherwise, like the way we thought of it at first, like trying to do, I guess, a daily video each day and like start from scratch, that's just not possible with the schedule that I have. It's just not possible. So, and we're still working on our like piano stuff and our audiobook. So it's like, it's a lot. It's seriously a lot, and it's taking everything out of me right now, even though it's literally just day 2. So this is going to be interesting to see how we manage things moving forward. But for sure, letting go of the short video, that's just, I don't mind doing that. And then letting go of trying to create like super great hooks, it's fine too. And then saying 3 thumbnails, nah, it's fine. Just create a good thumbnail. And then honestly, just edit the video however, make it quick, and post it. So we are simplifying the process, simplifying. Yeah, and these thumbnails, I think we'll try to create them, I guess, ahead of time. Go to location and film hook plus bullet points. Prep day, 3 at a time. So we're thinking about doing a rhythm, but I don't think a rhythm is gonna be possible. Not everything is rhythm based unless like we're perpetually doing this. So it's just gonna have to be a continuous flow type of routine where we just keep working on the next thing now that we've started. Because I had like some stuff on my notes saying like, okay, like we have to prep 3 videos at a time by finalizing the titles, brainstorming the thumbnails, crafting the hook, and create the bullet points and stuff. But I'm just like, you know, now that we did that, at first I said 5 at a time actually. I changed it to 3, but like I feel like it's useless now, so I'm just gonna delete it. And then daily action steps: create a good thumbnail, edit, post them. That's just super obvious. We don't need to see that later. Title swap if the video stagnates. I have something on my reminders to, you know, do that already, so I'm just gonna leave it like that. Gotta be more disciplined. So now when we enter this, we just see the next video we have to do, and if it's white, then I know I can like go out and record it. So we might try to record 2 things today before dinner after finishing this thumbnail, but we still have to practice piano. And I think at night we have a meeting with a Japanese native, basically my close friend, and they're gonna help me out with like proofreading the audiobook and everything. So it's a busy day. It's already 3, so oh man, this is tiring. This is hard, but it's good. I am doing my best. Yeah, okay. We will do the walk and talk video pretty much when we head to dinner, and then after that we will post that, put the same thumbnail, and yeah, a lot to think about, honestly. This is like, my head is so filled with things, but we got to take things one step at a time, otherwise we're just gonna get overwhelmed. Like this is what we've been doing lately, just like trying to make sure we have like an action list of like steps, and then just focus on doing one thing at a time. Okay, that's it for this one. Okay, this is a problem I thought I would never have, but I spent the past 30 minutes just reorganizing videos on YouTube in terms of like the sequence of how I want to release them. We have videos like pretty much scheduled into almost 2 months into the future, and I'm just like, it's such a hard process to like, first world problems, but it's a hard process to like have everything scheduled and then be like, okay, wait, but I want this video to actually be first, and then you have to like change every single video afterwards to be like a date later, and it's such a hassle to do that. Oh my gosh, weird problem to have, but it's cool. I mean, it's for my second channel, and I just like at least trying to have a sequence for these things. It's annoying that it's not like closer to real time, or at least like chronological order in terms of the release. Like there's this OCD nature in my head that's like screaming at me that it's annoying and it's not right to do that, but like obviously it doesn't matter. It's just a video of me talking, and basically the rule is, if it's a challenge, if it's something that I feel like I should release closer to real time, then do it closer to real time, sort of like my YouTube challenge that I'm doing. And then if it's something that's like this, where it's just an issue or a story or random thought that I have and I can post it whenever, then just post it whenever and put it farther into the future. I think the optimal system, because I really like optimizing things, is to just upload, or once you get to this point where you have this problem, just like upload things not where they should be scheduled quite yet. Like let there be maybe like a week or 2 of a sequence, and then the rest of it would just be like a date further into the future. And then as time passes, like set a reminder for a week, every week, to like sequence the videos in the order that you want for the next few, I guess. That's the solution. That's the best solution I can think of for this problem. Either that, or just like upload all of them and don't have a backlog, but upload everything in real time. But I'm trying to actually do a challenge where I upload every single day for 1 year for YouTube, and seeing like what happens when you do that. So yeah, let's see how it goes. All right, we're out here filming. This is a random park along the line to my dinner place. So I just stopped randomly here. Let's go ahead and do this. I think this is a cool shot right here with this in our background. And we're going to just be using our phone completely this time around, just because we didn't bring our camera. We have our phone tripod, the one that kind of only works for our phone. And yeah, let's see how it goes. Let's see if the shots are like, you know, main channel worthy. I think they'll be fine. Honestly, I'm not picky. I'm in my anti-perfectionist state. So yeah, let's do this. This time, we're gonna take every lesson we've learned and apply it from yesterday. So we want to basically just record things in order, and I think we'll change up the scenes quite a lot. this time, so like every 1 to 2 lines we change into a new scene, so we don't have to like memorize that many lines. This is a cool building. Anyways, we just finished with recording for 5 tips on how to get more disciplined, and that was not bad. It's kind of dark now, so I feel like maybe we won't film anymore. We'll probably do a story video somewhere, probably here. It's the easiest. But oh, it's a cool boat. Check out the boat. Anyways, so I feel like this is like another skill that I didn't consider. I felt like, you know, talking on the camera like this would help me with like talking on the camera when I'm actually doing a main video, but it's pretty different. There are definitely obviously some crossover, but it feels so different. It's like when I'm talking for my main channel videos where I'm like setting up the camera and then like, you know, just talking, trying to convey the point to the best of my ability, also while trying to be concise and not mess up. It feels so different from like doing this where I can be myself, where I can be natural, where I don't care if I stop talking or like mess up. It's actually a fun challenge. I like it. I'm enjoying it, but it takes a lot of brain power, and I feel like I can't do it for too long, like I said yesterday. But oh man, a part of me feels like it's good, but at the same time, I'm slightly sad or disappointed that there isn't more crossover, I guess. I wanted to have improved this skill of talking to the camera like more, but it definitely is different. Like, it's more in line with the storytelling challenge, which I've been doing. Again, my personal channel videos are all out of order now, but I've done at least 4 or 5 videos for the storytelling challenge where I sit down in a nice spot and I just tell a story, like a very important story. I've been thinking about that a lot lately, but yeah, it's more in line with that. So I'm getting better with that skill. And I think honestly, I improved a lot more today than yesterday. Like my ability to just like speak more concisely and convey the point. But I'd say yesterday was a bit more natural is the issue. It's like, it's almost like a give and take. I have to like somehow merge both of them. And I'm not doing that quite well yet. Let's find a spot to do this video. I feel like earlier was a pretty nice spot actually. I can just reuse it. One of these lights is gone. But anyways, this is probably it for today in terms of what I can do. I kind of want to do a bit more, but I feel like I'm just gonna flub a lot of lines if I continue. And the darkness really doesn't help. I really much prefer filming in the day. So it's kind of an issue because that's usually when I edit and do stuff like that as well. So I have to like find some balance for it. This is kind of a cool spot right here. If I put my camera here, yeah, we can do it here. Anyways, that's it for this one. This was day 2 of our challenge, and we're moving. We're getting things going, which is really good. So I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.